Hello, my fellow air signs, and welcome. My name is Alyssa, and this is my channel of New Direction. This is a collective air sign reading for the week of March 15th to the 21st. But keep in mind that readings are timeless, so trust that when you find this, if it resonates with you, then it was meant to find you. This is a general reading. Please do not try to make things fit that do not fit. It is a collective air sign reading, so it could be your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, your nodes, whatever. There is so many aspects to our natal charts, I think, that, that we can look into. You don't just need to, watch your sun sign readings. There is so many layers to humans, to us all, that I think it's very important that we dig into a lot of different layers of who we are. So, housekeeping rules. My dogs are in the back room. They are extremely muddy. They are not coming in my house right now. So you might hear them scratching. They've been pretty good. I gave them all bones, so they've been pretty good. I cuss a little bit. I do try not to. I do work really hard not to. But if shit is a cuss word, then I apologize, because I'm going to cuss a lot, so this probably isn't a video for you. Also, I've mentioned it on my last few videos, so I'm just going to quickly touch here. My religious belief does not mean that, that is, my religious belief is my religious belief, but my spiritual journey, it is still very open, okay? It is not, I do not discriminate, I align myself with other people who are on similar spiritual journeys, okay? So just putting that out there. I will refer to the Lord a lot as my divine or my higher. You insert who that is for you, okay? And let's just leave it at that. We don't need to, argue about our religion on this. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so, wow, actually, I just realized I did not pull oracle cards yet, so I guess we'll get right into that. I have shuffled and meditated on all of them. So, regarding with kind of what's going on in our world right now, with this virus and the pandemic that we are all in, I very strongly felt that our reading for this week was our reaction to fear. Not necessarily just about the virus, but just our reaction in general to the fears. So the overall the overall theme to the fear here, we are pulling from the Energy Oracle deck, okay? So there is one card out already as I was just shuffling here. The Broken Heart came up very clearly. The broken heart, what is Spirit, what are the overall, what's the overall theme to this fear? The overall theme to this fear, Spirit. The overall theme. Thank you. Wow. Okay, the Broken Heart, Angel of Strength, Appreciation. Community at the bottom of the deck. Followed by Deceit, the Healer of Ages, and the Door to Value, Patience, the Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Oh my goodness, all tied up. Indecision, Strategy, Temple Path, the Sun. Holy smokes. Okay. Wow. That's intense. So the underlying of this overall theme, the community, that's a whole lot. The community. Followed by the deceit. There could have been some deception. This could, this community doesn't necessarily have to be, this could be a workplace situation. This could be a whole lot of things, but there was some sort of deceit around involving a group, okay, involving some sort of people. But the Healer of Ages is behind that, and the Door to Value. So maybe this was a work, maybe this community was a work situation. Maybe it was just people in your life that didn't serve you, that, that deceit. But the Healer of Ages came in. And where he stands, the door to value stands right behind him. Through him, you will find this door to value. There is patience following that with the door to healing, personal healing and happiness. This door, sometimes is a timely process to get to because there are lessons and things. Knowledge is not turned into wisdom quickly. Okay? Knowledge and time combined turn into wisdom. Okay? Wow. All tied up, indecision, like strategy behind that, the temple path, like the temple path and the sun. Oh my goodness, this is your place. This is your place. Picture this little temple path deep inside your soul. This is where you go to sit and connect with just you and your higher power. Okay? And the sun followed that. Connecting, that temple path is where you feel the fulfillment in life, the fulfillment and sustainability in all aspects of your life. That's a huge one. Okay? So if there has been this deceit, this breakdown, maybe this is family, maybe this is work situations, maybe this is just, friends, people that you've, surrounded yourself with, this is about our reaction to fear. And if this is an underlying and there has been some sort of imbalance, with a community or with a group of people, it is really, it's probably rattled you. Deceit is not an easy thing to, to feel. It's not a comfortable thing to feel. But the healer of ages, the door to value, patience, and the door to personal healing and happiness. Through him, through this healer of ages, you will, make your way through these next stages. I believe it. Okay, so that was the underlying, The overall theme was the broken heart, angel of strength, and appreciation. When there is a breakdown, in community and deceit, oftentimes that comes with a broken heart. A broken heart does not just come from romantic relationships. Okay, broken hearts come in all aspects and all relationships of our lives. When we are treated unfairly, when situations are unjust, when people just don't acknowledge our worth, causes a lot of broken hearts. Okay? The angel of strength comes in behind that broken heart with the appreciation. Because the angel of strength is saying this is not about big bronze strength. Okay? This is about inner strength. This is about knowing that you and the Lord are are connecting, are working together. Okay, this is knowing that there is peace within you from that connection. The appreciation, it takes strength to appreciate a rose in a pile of thorns. It takes strength to be able to look at a situation and, a tough, rough, shitty situation and to be able to find the good within it. But that is what you are being asked to do. You are being asked to acknowledge the broken heart with strength and appreciation. It takes knowledge and time to turn lessons into wisdom. Okay? And you need to appreciate all of that. You need to appreciate the time. You need to appreciate the lessons, the actual situations, as they unfolded. There is a place for brokenheartedness in all of our lives. Because the brokenheartedness in our lives encourages us to change things in our lives that aren't meant for us. Okay? So those are the overall theme of the fear. Holy smokes. Okay, so next is from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And these are the energies that you are being asked to embrace. Okay, what are the energies that the collective air sign spirit is being asked to embrace this week with their reaction to the fear? What are the energies, Spirit, that the collective air sign are being asked to embrace? Energy, spirit. Thank you. A time for a beginner's mind. That's the porcupine spirit. And a pig spirit. Aw, use your mind wisely. Any last energies that the collective air signs are being asked to embrace? Oh! Okay, so the white raven spirit is at the bottom. Trust in the magic. Trust in the spirit. You're being asked to embrace this. You're being asked to trust in him. And the bobcat spirit, life is a mystery behind that. Okay? Life is all about, allowing yourself to be open to the flexibility of things that they're not going to go your way. You don't need to know exactly what is going to happen in life. You need to trust in the magic and enjoy the mystery of life. Behind that was the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Is that not what I have just been saying again and again and again? Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay? By trusting in spirit, you do. By allowing yourself to, break down those walls of your near-minded, focused kind of thinking, how we, our trajectory, I guess, kind of on life. By breaking that down and allowing spirit to really work, its magic through your life, you turn that knowledge into wisdom. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the porcupine spirit, a time for a beginner's mind. Again, it's about opening up your mind. Being open to the fact that though you have gone through all of these hard things in life, don't let those make you rigid. Don't let those experiences in your life make you think that I have learned all that I've known. No, because now as you have those experiences and that knowledge from your past, you use that, as wisdom in a different way. Wisdom changes. And being a beginner with that open beginner's mind, you allow for spirit to come in and change your knowledge into wisdom and allow you to change those lessons and those pains into things that are going to not only serve you, but serve others, serve the world as a greater whole. The pig spirit behind that, use your mind wisely. You have the power and the ability to create and manifest all that it is you possibly want. So use that positively. Uncle Peter in Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. That goes the same for all of us, because within each one of us, we have this great unlimited ability to change our lives by our mindset, by how we choose to think and how we choose to act, how we choose to live our life, how we choose to come forward as our solid, self-authentic human beings, okay? Choose who you want to be wisely. Choose who it is that you want to go out and be every day. Choose that wisely. You are never alone. The otter spirit, you are never alone. The otter spirit, to me, especially with all of this fear that is going on just in our world around us right now, trust that, okay, though the world may be shutting down, for a couple weeks here, that we are not alone. We are not left with no food on this earth. We are not left to just be here and, face whatever is to come. The Lord has his hands in all aspects of this. So trust that. And trust that in whatever fear you are facing in your life, that you are never alone. Whether that is the Lord or the people in your life that are just there to support you. The good people, your soul tribe. Not that community that has deceived you. That community does not serve you. Whoever that group of people is, that's not the only people out there. Find your otters. Find those that are affectionately going to give you a hug and look you in the eye and say, it's all right, boo. We got this. We're going to get through this. okay? This fear is something that you, me, the Lord, we're all just going to sit down and we're going to pray about, and it's fine, okay? Embrace that. Embrace those people. Embrace those connections. Embrace the fact that you are not alone. You're not. Use your mind wisely. You have the power to literally create the mindset that you allow Spirit, the Lord, whoever it is, into your life to fill that loneliness if that's what you're feeling. Okay? All right, let's get into the tarot. That took a little longer than expected. This is why I shuffle and usually pull those tarot cards in, because I get busy talking. A bit of a chatty Cathy. Okay, so the Light Seers is what we are going to be using next. And we are going to pull the current situation and then the fears and the challenges and the obstacles that we could be facing this week. I say we because I am also an air sign. So it's kind of, a collective reading for all of us. All right, Spirit, what is the current energies? Sorry, not the current energies. The current situation for the collective air sign. Current. Reaction to fear. Current situation. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay, what are the fears? Fears and challenges, Spirit. Fears and challenges for the collective air sign for this week. Your reaction to fear. Thank you, Spirit. Holy smokes, wow. Okay. We are in for a powerful week. So, at the bottom of this deck, holy. Wow. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, 3 of Cups, Fellowship again. If there has been people in your life, situations in your life that have deceived you, that have hurt you, that have caused, this fear, I am telling you, they are not the only people out there. There is fellowship here. The 3 of Cups is about fellowship, okay? It's about finding your soul tribe. It's about connecting and finding people that you can sit with your higher power with. It is truly, the 3 of Cups to me is truly about just those connections in your life, that make us feel whole. And not necessarily make us feel whole, because we all need to feel whole within ourselves, but make us feel like we are not alone, okay? The 7 of Pentacles was behind that. Seeds are planted, okay? There has been work put in. You have put time and seeds in the ground, and you and Spirit are co-creating this growth, okay? This new chapter, this new situation, whatever it is. That growth was followed by the 6 of Wands. The recognition for the work and the time and the things that you have put forward in your life. It's followed by the Queen of Wands. Like, this is a woman, like, check out her staff, her rod up here, right? Like, this is about knowing that you have come from shit in the past, but that this rod of life is your knowledge that you are turning and manifesting into whatever it is you want to, have on fire, inspire, burn in your hand, grow from here, manifest. Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, literally following each other. Oh my gosh. This went, get this, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Fire, Judgment. If that is not a freaking stacked underlying to a deck, I don't know what is. Guys, this is about finding your passion, your clarity, your understanding that where you are in life was all part of it. It is about going forward in life being so fucking whole that there is no aspects of your life that you are doubting. It is being so stinking solid in that connection to the divine that your masculine and your feminine are double whammied by some kick-ass, like, amazing, like, that's amazing. And then followed by the judgment, followed by the true release. I'm literally mind blown right now. Like, seriously mind blown. That is, holy smokes. Wow, that is an intense underlying. I have never, ever seen that. I am an air sign, and that just spoke to me on so many levels. Wow, that is so amazing. This Three of Cups, these pentacles that you have planted, these Seven of Pentacles, this Six of Wands, it is honestly bringing you into that that whole stack of kings and queens of wands and fire, and then the true self. Holy smokes. This reaction to this fear, like, they are just, it was the same for the fire signs, just so freaking powerful. Like, my insides are shaking right now. I'm just feeling so strongly about this. The current situation that was pulled was the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands in reverse. To me, this is all talking about this Emperor and the Ten of Wands is about burdens. It's about walking away from things that don't serve you, removing yourself from situations of, places, people, things, thought patterns, whatever it is. Things in life that just don't serve you. This Emperor is solid because he does not carry the weight of the burdens. He knows that at times there are burdens in life that's just part of it. But an Emperor is someone who knows that he needed all of those parts in his life to be who he is. Okay, he's a person who has really, and I say he, but that's not, that's about she's and everything. We can be girls, we can be emperors of our own worlds. We need to be emperors of our own worlds. Okay, we need the feminine and the masculine sides of both of our lives. But this Emperor, as a current situation, is just, especially when we're talking about our reactions to fears, it's about embracing this power, okay? It's about embracing this, almost this steadfast, this calmness from what it is that you have left behind. Okay, the Seven of Wands following all of that. Knowing that the haters and the bullshit that's being spewed in your world, that you have the power to deflect it. That you have the power to change and block out what you allow others to input into your life. Okay, this woman is sitting in this globe and she is manifesting and creating a beautiful, inspiring world behind her. Sure, these 9 wands are all spewing their garbage all over. But she is here and spirit is literally beaming from her solar plex. She is so connected with who she is authentically that this garbage cannot penetrate her own orb, the orb that she has created and manifested with spirit. And an emperor is somebody who very much sits within this orb of them, sits within this orb of the Seven of Wands, okay? An emperor is someone who is so stinking solid in knowing who they are authentically, that they sit here with peace. They've walked away from that Ten of Wands. They've walked away from the burdens and the garbage and the bullshit. Because they know to be an emperor, there is going to be haters. They know that to be that stinking solid within themselves, there is going to be people who are just out to bash it and out to make them, you know, not feel as awesome as they are. The Three of Wands in reverse. This can be feeling like you're standing on the shore and you're just not really, the step really just isn't there yet for you to be able to take it. You know, you're waiting and you're anticipating this moment for, you know, this next step. But the Three of Wands can, especially in reverse, can just be talking about, just hold up. Okay, hold up for just a second and trust that when that step is there for you, when the right step is there for you, maybe, that you will know that, okay? And you will know it is time to make that next step. Fears, challenges, and obstacles, you know, that could be playing in this week that you are being asked to, you know, look at, to overcome, okay? Was the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands, Death and Rebirth, Seven of Cups. You need to pay attention to how many wands came out in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 6 out of the 10 cards were wands. That's about creativity, okay? That's talking about the creative, passionate side of your life. The things in your life that you are wanting to manifest and bring forward. Okay, the actual things in life that you want to create. Okay, that is very much what this read is about. So the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, Death and Rebirth, Seven of Cups. This is really saying to me that this whole new idea, the Ace of Wands, this whole new creative beginning for you, stepping into your own power as this Knight of Wands. Okay, beating your own drum. Look at the dark horse in the back. Okay, the Knight of Wands, like this woman she is, you know, excited and passionately driven by the fire of her own drum. Her dark horse is in the back because she knows that she needed the darkness. You know, she knows that that is a part of who she is. That makes up a part of who she is. There's darkness within all of us, and I'm not talking about, you know, the darkness that, you know, serial killers and shit have. No, not that kind of darkness. But the darkness and, like, just the, you know, the self-doubt, you know, the things that we maybe deem as not worthy, you know. All those parts, all those hard lessons, the things that maybe took us longer to learn, those are parts of who we are, okay? The Ace of Wands, like it's about that new beginning of creatively walking into this Knight of Wands, okay? Embracing this new beginning of this beautiful, fire drum beating, kick-ass human that you are, okay? Going forward in life as this solid kind of, yes, person that you're that awesome. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me, this is talking about not feeling worthy, okay? Not knowing your worth, not feeling your worth. You know, maybe others have made you not feel your worth. But guys, behind the Ace of Wands and that Knight of Wands, you need to step into your worth. You need to step into this Four of Pentacles upright, knowing your worth, not allowing others to shortchange you, not becoming too materialistically caught up in the realms of your life, not becoming bound to those things, but knowing what you bring forth to this place. Okay, to this place, whether it's a situation, a relationship, a workplace situation, you know, whether it's just what you bring forward to yourself. Knowing your worth, knowing that you are that powerful person, okay? And the Nine of Wands was behind that Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is again about knowing your worth. Coming from all of these planes of hard times, fear, panic, despair, bullshit, hard life circumstances. This rod, look at how massively tall this rod is. This is a rod of life, okay? This is what it has taken. This is, imagine this, just being all the pieces of this girl's life. And she has crossed these massive plains of hard times in her life, and here she is standing here solid and strong, burning her wisdom and her knowledge. You know, spirit is blazing away at the top, guiding this woman. Nines are completion. It's a completion, an ending to a cycle, an ending to the hard times, to what you have overcome. Now you are embracing from this Nine of Wands, you go forward embracing the Knight of Wands. You know, with this new ace, you know, with this new creative idea, right? You acknowledge your worth with this Four of Pentacles. You know what you bring forth. You know your worth, you know? It sparks this idea. You begin, this sparked creativity begins to bring, you know, this nine of Wands into this Knight of Wands. And it's done because death and transformation was after that. The old must die for the new to be reborn. You must allow for the fears and the things that have held you back, that unworthiness that you have felt. Remove yourself, remove the shackles so that you can begin this new life within here, okay? So that you can begin to embrace this Knight of Wands. Begin to embrace who you are. You have turned your knowledge your knowledge, your hard lessons, the things that you have overcome, the obstacles in your life that have been hard and life-changing. You have turned those with this death and transformation into this Knight of Wands, into this beautiful individual beating your own drum, your fiery own drum. The Seven of Cups was after that death and rebirth. And this is just to me saying that, you know, in life there is a lot of opportunities. There can be a lot of cups, you know, before us, and not always knowing what cup is going to best serve us. You know, an indecision sometimes is very much sitting in a limbo state, can be just as detrimental as making, you know, rash, quick decisions. Waiting too long can be just as harsh as making quick, flimsy decisions, for sure. Okay? It's taking the time to sit there. Taking the time to sit with self and your higher spirit, you know, so that you can look at these cups and to really be able to align yourself with cups and opportunities that are going to fulfill that Knight of Wands, that are going to really excite that Nine of Wands, that Knight of Wands. Okay, that this knight, this person, you know, beating the drum. Choose wisely for what it is that you want to be known for what you want to manifest and create in your life. You know, don't go and choose situations and things that aren't going to serve that purpose or aren't going to serve what you want at the end of the day. Okay, that's not how that's done. All right. Next, we are going to pull some unknown factors. What are some unknown factors, you know, that play into this fear that the collective air signs have? Unknown factors. Unknown factors, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Unknown factors. Wow. Okay, thank you. Holy smokes. I have just absolutely loved the messages from Spirit this last week. I really have. Oh. The Eight of Swords. This is about feeling trapped. Look at this poor little butterfly, wrapped tightly in the cocoon, afraid to spread its wings because it's afraid that it's going to dash itself on these sharp swords. Feeling trapped in situations. But this butterfly has wings, and Spirit is asking you with the Eight of Swords to spread those wings. To remove yourself from feeling trapped. To remove yourself from feeling that you are stuck in a place that does not serve you. Stuck in a place yet that can harm you. That can, rip your beautiful butterfly wings that you have been given to fly. You are not given wings so that they may just stay wrapped tightly in a cocoon. No. The Four of Pentacles, this is the underlying, okay? This is the bottom of the deck. The Four of Pentacles was behind that again. Knowing your worth. Knowing who you are. If you're feeling trapped in a situation because people have not acknowledged your worth, or maybe you're feeling trapped in a situation because your material bounds and binds to life are too tight. The things that you are holding on to too tightly that don't serve you are trapping you in situations that do not serve you. Okay? The underlying factors are releasing them. Know your self-worth. Do not talk shit about yourself. Do not be the one holding these swords up to your own butterfly. Okay? As unknown factors, I'm very strongly feeling that is just know your worth. Do not stick yourself in trapped places where people, places, things, and yourself, your own mindset, are not acknowledging your uniqueness, your authenticity. Oh my gosh, I really messed that word up. Okay, so the factors, the unknown factors at play this week that came out were the Two of Wands, the World, the Two of Pentacles, and the Father of Swords. A change in direction here, my friends. Okay? Whatever this fear is, there is a change to this. Spirit is saying, no. Align yourself with a higher, better purpose that is going to add color and serve you. Serve your authentic self. It's going to change the world for you. It's going to change, how you view the world as a whole. It's going to change even maybe what becomes important to you. When we align ourselves with our true authentic purposes and our true authentic paths, our purpose, our world becomes much more clear to us. The Two of Pentacles followed that, and that is about the balancing, the delicate balancing, and the flexibility of how life must go. There is no point in your life where you are ever going to be able to hold the reins so tightly that you can just steer it straight and perfectly, evenly down the road. That's not how that goes, okay? You must be delicate and know that there is this everlasting balance, on these delicate butterfly wings. Life is about flexibility, okay? It's about trusting that you in Spirit can flexibly flow through life. And the Father of Swords, this is an air card for sure. It is about the clarity, okay? The clarity of sitting back and knowing that, sure, things in life, have been tough. There are lessons in life that are hard to learn, but this is about knowing that those lessons learned had a purpose, had a reason, that you are further ahead by knowing those lessons now, You are a better, brighter, clearer person by those lessons learned. The Father of Swords, look at this colorful sword, right? He knows, he's open-minded. He's not going to allow shit in his life that is not going to serve him. He will cut that stuff out, okay? But this colorful sword to me says that there is a brighter kind of aspect and a brighter outlook, he's not just, focused and cruel and not allowing for color in his life. Okay? All right, let's get some advice here. Spirit, what do you have for the collective air signs for the reaction to the fear. Oh my goodness. He came out again. That King of Swords. King of Air came out again. So again, it's talking about, guys, this is about, especially as air signs, this is about your true masculine energy. Okay, it's about being your true self, that true authentic self of just knowing that things in life need to come. The justice followed behind that. You know, here's another Libra card at that, right? Oh, wait, sorry. The glare here. The clarity to life, the clarity to the balance in life, knowing that there is a purpose for all the things that have come. You know, there's two sides to every situation in life. You know, it's trusting that as the King of Swords, you have the ability to make your way through what it is that you fear. You have the ability to overcome that fear by your mind alone. You know, and that it's being cautious and careful not to become too rigid and too caught up, you know, in the thinking and the thought process. You know, don't become too caught up in your head. But trust that within you the answers are there. You know, trust that within you, you bring the justice to your life. The Page of Water was at the bottom. Be enthusiastic about it. Do not, you know, the King of Swords does have the tendency to become so rigid and caught up in life that they forget to have fun, that they forget to allow for the enthusiasm and the excitement of life to play out in their life. And the Page of Cups at the bottom is talking about bringing childlike enthusiasm to the situation, to your life. So as you look at your lessons, you know, of this fear, whatever it may be in your life, as you look at it as a whole and you know, begin to be able to clarify it out and to be able to, you know, sort it out in your life and add balance to it. Don't become rigid with it. Allow for the excitement and enthusiasm of life to still be very much within that whole process. Okay? The Six of Fire was behind that, you know. There is, for all of this that you are going through, there is acknowledgement there. And whether you are going to just feel that within yourself as you move through into this next, you know, from this fear stage into this next stage, or whether others are going to actually see, you know, that change within you and acknowledge you. Whether it's just the universe knowing that, you know, and seeing the changes within you and that changing how you align yourself with what is to come in your life. Those are all huge, important aspects to it, okay? Keep the excitement. Keep yourself happy and enthused about the changes and what is coming in your life, because that allows you to stay open and authentic and excited about, you know, what is to come. The Six of Fire, what is to come of this? The Chariot behind that. It's about the darkness and the light moving forward. You know, you need them. And the Queen of Air behind that. That's the feminine side to us. You know, the feminine side to that clarity. Again, speaking about clarity. You know, intuition. Knowing that you and Spirit, that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is showing and illuminating the way that you need to go here. That is your advice. Wow. Okay, we're going to pull an angel card. Angels, what do you... Wow, okay, that was... Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. If you are feeling like you are overwhelmed with where life is right now, take a time out. Okay? Take a time out. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. The Lord, the Spirit, is trying to align your path and your soul, with its divine guidance, with the abundance that it is trying to give you. Passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Trust that what you are feeling guided to is what is meant for you. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hitting blessings, you will soon understand. Those are pretty cool. Clear your space. Get rid of the clutter. Clear any energy around you. Wow. Okay, and the last one. This is from the Untethered Oracle deck. I love these messages. What is the last message for the collective air sign spirit? The last message for the collective air sign. Spirit, what is your last message for the collective air sign? What if consciousness were to remove its focus from your personal set of thoughts, your personal set of emotions, and your limited sensory input? Would you become untethered to the bonds of personal self and be set free to explore beyond? That is awesome. What an amazing way to finish that reading. Well, collective fellow air signs, I love this. I love this. I love that I actually get to say an ending. I didn't get to say an ending in the fire sign. My video cut off and then I couldn't even find it and I panicked. It is on my phone still, so that's a plus, but I am glad I get to say goodbye to at least you guys. So, this is a big week. There's a lot to be happening and there could just be a lot of time to sit with self in the next few weeks to come and enjoy that. Oh, please. Enjoy the time with family. Enjoy the time with self. Enjoy the time with spirit. Okay, as always, please like, share, comment. I would love to hear your comments. And yeah, until next time, take care. Bye now.